We're going to take a look at Fastly here on the weekly chart. And you can see overall what sticks out to us in this weekly chart is a tightening of our wedge down here. And also, we are above this 5.5 level. So 5.5, that's going to be your key level in here. And it looks like we're doing a good job of holding it this week. That was going to be a big area for us going into the week, especially because we closed right under it after being above it last week. So it's good that we have a pretty green candle in here on the weekly, and we are holding those 5.5s, albeit it's only about 30 cents. That 5.5 area was basically where our lower trend line was back here in August, and that was a big support for us in here, and that was a lot of concern for us going into this week. But it looks like we are holding. RSI is getting ready to come up as well, although we are some low volume in here, so we'll need the volume to pick up in here before we start going up here and trying to breach this 631 level or this 9-day EMA, whichever one does come first. But they're both basically trading at those low 630s right now. Above that level, we're going to be looking at these 7.5s up here. It's really right around that 760 mark. So 7.5, that's going to be your area in here you're going to watch. And then above that, it's going to be about 876 to hit this upper trend line in here. But that's going to be a ways to go. We might be setting ourselves up in here for a little run into earnings. We have earnings coming up in a couple weeks, May 7th after market. So that's about 3 weeks away. So we have to kind of be careful in here as we're kind of looking at this chart. We have to keep that in the back of our mind that we do have earnings. Now, if we go into the daily chart in here, you can actually see where all your volatility was, and then how your RSR was actually oversold here as early as a couple weeks ago, and then we're still relatively low to itself right now. So you can see we had a gap in here. We kind of filled that, I guess. It's not really a confirmation of a gap, so really we kind of want to be up here, like we said before, at the 630 level. We kind of worry about that, but that'd be more of a confirmation of a gap fill for us. Then we can kind of bang our head up on this and then climb up above that and then hold. Really, on the daily chart, you kind of want to work your way up to the 200 SMA. That's more or less what we care about up here, but obviously we got a ways to go, and we only have around $1 expected move in the next 3 weeks or so. So I'm not sure. We'll need some sort of outlier move to climb up there, but you never know. Stranger things have happened, and obviously, as you can see, just about a month ago, we were trading at that level, and then before we dropped all the way down here, reaching those basically lows of 465 in here a couple weeks ago. So that's what we're looking at here on the daily chart. We'll finally go into the 30-minute chart here to see what is happening here in after hours. You can see kind of gap and go in here off some low volume. All in all, basically staying up here, basically where we close. So that is good. You can see a nice climb all day today. So the problem in here is on the 30-minute, this 9-day EMA has ran far away from this 200 SMA. So consolidation tomorrow could happen. Might have to get this 200 SMA back up closer to this 9-day EMA before we get another run in here. It looks like the 560 mark might be an area for us to kind of sit and kind of take a breather and then work our way higher. But we'll see what happens in here tomorrow, depending up if we gap up or down. But all in all, good news. This 5.5 has basically on all the charts been held, and the 9-day EMA is right here on the daily. So that's giving us more confirmation that it is holding so far. So that is all in all good news. Ivy ranking here is at 33. So obviously the green day in here sucks some volatility out, but you still have right around a 60 cent expected move by tomorrow's expiration. Next Friday, right around the same expected move. And if you go out to May 9th, that's going to contain your earnings cycle expiration, right around a $1.10 expected move in here. So we're going to see if we can hold, get some confirmation of these 5.5s in here, take a little breather. Then as we work our way into next week and the following weeks, see if we can start climbing and then get back above the 630 level, and then maybe perhaps a pop little run into earnings. That's what we're going to be looking for on Fastly here with our earnings coming up here in the next few weeks or so. All right, guys, if you like this video, make sure to check us out on all of our social media. We also have a Discord service if you're interested, and you can find all of our socials in the description below.